Hey, if you joined us today, and welcome to the Bros Show. We're usually Saturday at 9 a.m., but today, shaking it up a little bit, we're doing the 9 a.m. Thursday version. My name is Michael Loge. I'm a certified emotion code practitioner, and I'm here with John. Good
Hey,
morning, John.
I'm John Inverarity, certified emotion code and certified body code practitioner. Coming live from Vancouver, Canada.
Yes, and I'm in Victoria. It's big as Gilligan's Island off of Vancouver. So we're both on the West Coast. We're enjoying a very mild winter here, and which I always like to brag about. So, John, last weekend in Victoria was the Victoria Health Show.
Yeah, how'd that
And
go?
Helena and I, you know how you and I do the Bro Show? Well, Helena and I have been doing the Seven Keys in person, and she came in to do it. So we kind of got nicknamed Sonny and Cher. I don't know who's Cher or who's Sonny or where we got that, but we were bantering back and forth. It was very fun. And my presentation was at, oh, note if you're a practitioner and you want to do a presentation, I have a program called the Seven Keys presentation. The trade show opened at 10. The presentation was at 2:30. John, what do you think we did all morning? You and I did it
Oh,
in Vancouver.
yes,
That's right.
gabbing
Oh,
about
you
it
want to know more about the
all
emotion code?
day.
Blah, 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 blah. Come back at 2:30. Come back at 2:30. Okay, I might brag just a little bit, but both of my presentations, because I did two, had the most attended both presentations. I didn't hear it, but here's my favorite sound. Please keep the emergency exits clear. Please keep my favorite sound ever. But hey, so in the afternoon, Helena and I did the Seven Keys. I actually filmed it live. If you're curious about what does an emotion code session look like standing in front of the room, you can scan down on my Facebook page and you can catch Helena and I. We Facebook lived it, and we had, boy, as soon as we asked for people in the room, we said, hey, you're going to be on Facebook. They did not care. The people came in with pain. So you got to go see it. We're actually going to take the video of the guy explaining his pain, me doing the emotion code session, and him squatting. It's like, okay, there's no more pain. How that all happened so fast, live in front of the room. And then Helena had the same experience. So, whew.
Yeah, it was good. I
And this
actually watched
weekend,
that live. It was good.
and then this weekend I'm in Calgary. I'm doing two presentations at the Calgary Health Show. Saturday, I am doing a law of attraction presentation. And Sunday, I think it's about 11:15 or 11:30, I'm doing the seven keys to the emotion code process. My goal is 150 people for the very first time, most of them, 95% of them for the very first time, will experience what the emotion code is. I'm the one, brought to you by Michael Loge, the teachings of Dr. Bradley Nelson. I'm going to do a demonstration of an emotion code session, ideally eliminate someone's arthritis or chronic pain. Yes. Oh. Hey, John.
Hey, hey.
Do we have some friends joining us nice and early today?
I think we do. Let's say
Okay,
hello.
let's quote and say who is saying what, please.
Permelia Parham's here. Says, good morning, bros. Happy to be here from a cloudy Parksville.
Okay, she's on the west coast of Canada. Good morning, Pramelia.
Sherry Green's here. Says, hello, bros.
Now, Sherry Green, am I going to see you this weekend at the Calgary Health Show? I don't know why I think she lives in Alberta. If, I apologize if not, but that's okay. Hey, look who's top fan number one, Natasha Paula Samuel. Whether it's on a Saturday or a Thursday, she's making it. So she's looking forward to the Thursday edition of the Emotion Code Bros Show.
Hey,
Now, John,
Natasha.
today we're on episode number 82. We've been doing this show for 82, almost 82 weeks, or at least 82 episodes. We've covered lots of things. So, John, for people that are listening first time, we're talking about the work of Dr. Bradley Nelson. The book is called The Emotion Code. And if you could hold off and buy the new updated version that's coming out in May 2018, John, you have both versions in front of you. There we go. The
Yeah.
black version is the original one. The nice bright white one is updated, some new content. Oh, I'm sorry. What's that say? Forward by
I'll
Tony
hold it
friggin'
still.
Robbins. Wow, what a great manifestation for Dr. Bradley to attract such a what's the word I'm looking for?
Influencer?
Yeah, an influencer and
Celebrity?
someone that's in alignment to the message, right, and understands
Yeah.
about energy and so on. So
Pretty
John, let's
cool.
see. Without looking at a list, let's see how many show topics we can come up with in just right now. So I'm going to go first. Seasonal allergies.
Oh, you want to go back and forth? How about teeth grinding?
Teeth grinding. How about Halloween candy?
Coming at you with insomnia.
How about constipation?
Night terrors.
Alex, I will have procrastination for 500, please.
Resistance, fear of public speaking.
Arthritis.
Cranky?
Cranky pants for sure, yeah. We did another food episode. We did Halloween. Oh, Easter candy.
Yeah. Migraines and headaches.
Yeah. We had lots of fun, lots of specific foods. So today, let us know. Let us know in the chat. Say hello if we've helped you in the past. And today, kind of a Q&A. I said it's chronic pain arthritis. If anybody's watching for the first time and thinking, wow, I've had this chronic pain or arthritis, we're just calling it different things. We want to know the level of the pain. And we could do a session live today. And in addition to that, we want to say hello and let just talk to us already.
Yeah, so we could do a session. Anyone with chronic pain, or you've been told you have arthritis, aches and pains, achy joints, that kind of thing. We can even do a little Q&A if you have some questions.
That's right.
Maybe we can tell some success stories as well. Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
good stuff. Pramelia came to the presentation, got a front row seat.
Did she?
Yeah, she thought she was coming to watch. Oh, I had her so busy. She was handing handouts and she was greeting people at the door.
Did you put her to work?
That's what you get for sitting in first class in the front row. So a shout out to Pramelia, shout out to Helena. Her and I did a really boss job at the booth all weekend. Like, we did a really great job. We had a big emotion code. This chart right here, that was in our exhibit. And we had a corner booth right across from the seminar, just like you and I did in Vancouver. Like, what a sweet spot, high traffic. We had a woman. So I saw this woman come in. Oh, here's the story. Then we're going to go say hello to our friends. So Helena and I are in the booth, and it's kind of busy. We're at the corner, the big, every time the speakers get out people, and it was busy afternoon. I saw this woman come down with the walker, and I thought, she's coming to see me. All right. Somebody in the parking lot says, go find Michael. So in my head, I'm thinking, oh, she's coming to see me, and she's walking by, and the aisles are really busy, and she was bumping into people. And she looked, she said, can I park in here? So, can I park in here? So, make a long story short, I worked on her. Helena worked on her. She snapshot her walker cane holder thing and walked away. Never said anything. Never said thank you. She was just bewildered and walked away.
What?
Hashtag that could be you. Okay.
Did she do
John,
a cartwheel away?
Let's say good morning to some more friends and see who might want a live emotion code session here with the bros. Tell us what you've been watching. Tell us what you like. If you're coming to see me in in Calgary this weekend, let me know. And I'd love to say hello. Sherry Green wants to come to Calgary to see me, and it's a really, really long drive. So
yeah,
I appreciate
She says
that.
what time Sunday, so what do you say, 11:30 a.m. on Sunday? Is that...
something like that. Well, yeah, it starts at 10. I think I might be on at 11:30. So
yeah.
And it's the kind of place that you want to hang out for a while. You can even hang out in my booth if you want. I'm by myself. When I was in Vancouver, I had John with me. We were like, and
Helena.
And Helena, I had like two staff, and not staff. I had two friends that were helping me in my head on my flip chart. Their staff, okay, during the show, and then in Victoria, I had Helena and my friend David, because we're promoting an event in Victoria called Inspire Victoria. 13 speakers, 15 minutes each. Oh,
really gonna rattle them off there, hey?
I'm the opener, right? Of the 13 speakers, I'm opening, and I'm opening with Your Life Purpose.
Oh, cool.
So I'm going to blow the spot out of everybody when they hear what I have to say about what I believe their life purpose is. So Sherry Green, if you want to hang out with me in my booth, I'd love to have you visit. And our friend Jennifer Towner from Seattle is saying good morning. Who else, John?
Don Boehm's here. Says good morning.
Hey, good morning.
And Norma joined in. Says, what the Thursday's going on? Hey, bros.
I know. Tanya Shia from Toronto and Kelly Mae Glover. She's saying good morning. Nice to see you. Our friend Carol's going to be at the Wellness Show in Vancouver this weekend. So hello to Carol. She's got lots of interesting indoor growing vegetable plant light things.
Hydroponics?
Yeah. Our friend Helena's with us.
Doug Collins as well. Hey, bros.
Hey, Doug Collins.
Hey, bros. Friday show. Listening in the car on my way home. Well, it's almost Friday.
Well, good stuff. Very few people that came to my booth knew about the emotion code. And we were always and we did sessions right live in the booth, and it gathered an audience.
Nice.
Okay, I gathered an audience. The only thing I didn't have was one of those big horns. Hello, come watch us over here. But you know what? When you're swiping a magnet and you're a big presence like I am, people pay attention. That's what happens.
Nice. Fun. Yeah, that's a great story. The lady with the walker.
Yeah. Oh, Helena and I ran into lots of people that we helped right on the spot. I had this woman, remember my friend David? So we had a corner booth. In the corner, we had a tall bar table. So my friend David was there, and this woman came up and said, "Oh my God, I haven't seen you forever." And she said, "Oh my God, I haven't seen you since I worked for blank company, Cisco. I haven't seen you since I used to work for Cisco." And she said, "I know." And they're talking, and then they look at and so she looks in David's booth and she sees the chart. She said, "Is that thing that Randy did?" "Oh, you mean Randy over the phone that was using a walker and I healed his pain in 15 minutes over the phone and blew everybody away in the office? That Randy?" "Yeah, that Randy." And she said, "Yeah, that's the guy that did it over the phone." Well, she freaked out and she came over and she said, "Oh my God, my lower back is so sore." I said, "Will you tell 150 people like Randy did?" She said, "I'll tell them today." Come here. And I did an emotion code session. People stood around and watched, and I relieved all of her lower back pain, explained what I was doing, and she said, "You are my new best friend." You know what I told her? Call me every 5 minutes.
Yeah, send me a text.
Good stuff. So
you had an okay weekend, is what you're saying?
I got all my needs met. Let's just say, I did a law of attraction seminar on Saturday, full room, 20 people standing at the back, full participation. Right. I did an emotion code presentation in the room with Helena, full room, razzle-dazzled everybody. And I did a private NLP seminar for the exhibitors who came in early, and the show producer, Virginia, provided muffins and coffee, and the show opened at 10. People came in at 8:30 and mixed and mingled, and Razzle Dazzle was on at 9, and they had a handout, and I taught them how to answer this question. So what do you do? Do you think and this was Sunday, right? So Saturday, do you think they got asked that question a million times? Oh, they listened. They wrote every word I said, and then all day I'm walking around booths, and I'm saying, "What do you do?" And they get all giggling. You know what? They nailed it.
Yeah.
One guy says, "I've changed my complete approach today. Thank you very much." And that was the work, I'm just going to show you a quick little picture. I basically taught them about those 4 learning styles we talked about many times, John, and how these are the key words to listen for. And when you hear them, use them, So they were thrilled. I also taught, I also did my George Foreman presentation about benefit words up and down. They love that.
Well,
I'm doing it again in Calgary this weekend. So if you're an exhibitor, you're going to be at the Calgary, 8:30 in the morning. It's coffee, and you know what? So I know we're going to talk Fahrenheit or Celsius rather, but so Virginia, the woman that's organizing the events, emails me and said it's going to be -27 in Calgary, and I thought I'm in trouble because I don't have anything. Oh, I found a pair of gloves. Only West Coast people will know where these gloves, the ones from the dollar store.
Yeah.
The little tiny gloves.
Yeah.
I don't bring those to Calgary.
No.
So now I got hiking shoes that I'm going to wear as boots.
You need
I'm prepared to go
you
to
need
Calgary.
Gore-Tex. You need like a battery heated jacket and a parka if you're going
Oh,
there.
so
Or
I
you know
thought,
what? Just don't go outside.
well, I have to. So I'm going tomorrow. I'm getting up at 5:30 in the morning. I'm going to a radio station, so that means real early. Going to a radio station, and then I have two TV interviews. One on CBC and one on CTV. So I got to look fine and not frozen. So I got to go from place to place to place and in and out and in and out. And
No, but you know what? I think in Calgary or Edmonton, like the buildings are all joined by like tunnels or like walkways, right? So you
yeah,
don't have
no,
to
I
go
don't walk.
outside.
I'm let off at the front door. Thank you. I'm not walking, I'm not parking in a garage. I'm not driving there. Hashtag I have a driver.
Of course.
Hey, John, next week, you and I are doing a really great job giving the emotion code lots of exposure. We have a lot of loyal practitioners watching us, people that are learning the training, people that have been our clients and customers, and we do a good job with that. Helena and I have started a meetup group in Victoria, and we're kind of spreading the word here. We've got our
Cool.
second meetup group. It's coming next week. Helena just put the link. The subject is food. You don't have to bring it, but we can do food fast. So normally we do the presentation, we talk about the keys, we bring people up. It's monthly, it's held here in Victoria, it's free, you need to register, so we can tell you more about it. This month it is food, and
Right.
we're going to probably work 10 people. They're going to tell us what their food is.
Wow.
Helena, over a year ago, I helped her get rid of her weekly addiction to 4 large hot chocolates. Hey, I'm not telling that at school because she'd tell the story at the
Yeah.
Sonny and Cher show on the weekend.
Yeah.
She
The
said
extra
hot
large
chocolates,
hot
and then
chocolate.
these Hawkins cheesies. They might only be Canadian, but they're the crunchy
Yeah.
cheesy type.
The
So
sleeve. Yeah.
yeah,
They come in 3 packs too.
yeah. Oh, you know about those.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So if you're in Victoria, that is. Come join us. Come join our meetup group.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, on Sunday, February 10th, Helena's reminding me, a Law of Attraction seminar here live with 52 people. Nice, intimate room. It's a 4-hour seminar, a 10-page workbook. We're going to walk through all the 3-step process. You'll have my attention. You're going to leave that day with a completed 3-step process with you and the rest of the room. Everyone's going to leave, and you're going to understand the model and the formula. And guess what, John? When does the formula expire?
Never.
Never. So guess what? You get to use it over and over again. Guess what? You need to use it over and over again. Guess what? You can use it over and over again. And I might even repeat myself.
It's like a signature dish, right?
That's right. Let's get good at it. Okay, so Helena posted the February 10th seminar here in Victoria. We'd love to see you here.
Nice.
Questions,
Yeah.
comments? Yeah, Sherry's calling those connections to the buildings catwalks. So
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
that's what they're called.
Yeah. Don't have to go outside.
Yeah. So, I have a trainer and I have magnets all over the gym. All over the gym, I have magnets.
You store them there?
Yeah, well, I give them to him to put away and then he just puts them on top of things. So, hashtag magnets at the gym.
Are they
So,
stashed?
almost every day, I pay him for 15 hours a month and then we do a trade. He gives me 2 full extra hours and he gets to have an emotion code session with me whenever he wants.
Nice. Yeah.
So I go in. This week, and his stomach was sore, his bowels were sore, he had heartburn, and he knows I'm telling the story. And he said, "I've been eating potato chips, like the really spicy potato chips, the jalapeno potato chips." He said,
Yeah.
"Can you stop it from burning?" And I said, "Yeah, well, I can stop it." Do you want the burn away or do you want to get rid of the addicted to, I just brought a bag of chips to bed with me? I
Yeah.
said, oh, I never thought about getting rid of it all. I says, my fingers are ready when you are. So that was it. So I said, get a magnet. So he reaches up and he brings a magnet wherever it was. And I'm laying on the bench and because I connect with him really fast. I did a quick emotion code session. I identified the trapped emotion. You all seen the chart. I identified one trapped emotion on this chart. that was causing him to reach for and think about and be addicted to and have the craving on and buy them when I see them, buy them double on sale, eat them till they're gone, take them to bed, don't share them with anybody, potato chips. One entrapped emotion caused it. So I deleted it, and then I found that it was hidden, and so I went and did the whole work, and then I disconnected and I said, okay, let's go back to work. He said, I don't know how that works, but he has so much evidence of everything else. But he said, I'll let you know. I said, go ahead. I know you're not going to have another chip.
Nice, yeah.
Hashtag I'm doing it at the gym. Okay. Let's go check to see who is saying what, John. Yeah, we're a new time. Now, next week we have an interesting time slot that we're working in, and I think we could have some new viewers. It is at 6 o'clock Pacific time, which is 9 p.m. Eastern, next Wednesday. Is that true?
Wednesday. Yeah.
Wednesday. So middle of the week, 6 o'clock at night. Our UK friends will be in bed, but there could be a brand new audience. So next week we are definitely going to do an emotion code session. We want some of the new people to come in and be able to see us and get to understand the process. Today we wanted to come in and say hello. We haven't been here on the Saturdays. And any questions people have, anything you want to know about, let us know. We're here to help you today. Answer some. And I'm about to Instagram my story because I learned how to do it on the weekend. My trainer, who's like a masterful Instagrammer, like he built his entire practice from his Instagram account. So he said, oh, you should be doing this, or you should take this, or you should do more stories. And it's like, and it got fun. And then when I was at the trade show, I was posting stories on my Instagram account. It was and it generated lots of people and traffic and interest. And people said, oh, I'm going to come to the trade show. So I'm starting today. I'm going to Instagram everything from getting to the Victoria Airport because it's beautiful there. And just, I don't know. We'll see.
Cool.
Yeah.
No, I'd like to see that. Absolutely.
Yeah. And then tomorrow, going to, the TV stations and breakfast television. I don't think I can bring my phone in, but maybe just in the lobby or something. I don't know.
Absolutely.
I love my life, and I just like to share it with people.
Yeah. Selfie with the radio host. I want to see it.
Yeah, I should do that.
Yeah.
Or the TV host.
TV host, that's what I meant.
It's so funny because the publicist in Vancouver said, in Calgary, said there's lots of interest. So she said, can you send me 5 questions that they might want to ask? So I'm not really, I don't really like to write despite writing books. So I turned on my audio. Question number 1, and it was speech to text, and I dumped like 6 good questions. And one of them was, we understand that you were interviewed by Oprah Winfrey 4 times on a radio show. How did you use law of attraction to apply to that? We heard that you sold over 3 million books in 37 languages. Did you use law of attraction to do that?
Maybe a little.
I know how to bring up the conversation, right, during an interview. Okay, Doug Collins and Carol are asking or saying something. Let's go see what they've just said.
Yeah, Carol says we're showing an aeroponic system. Booth 110. That's kind of cool.
Okay, yes, she's in the Vancouver Wellness Show, booth 110.
Yeah.
Sluggish bowels, you know what, Sherry? That is definitely, we try everything. I've had success with that. So the safe answer is I've had success.
Mm-hmm.
Using the emotion code on sluggish bowels has been helpful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And not to sound like predictive text, but it could be around row number 3. That's common. People that have bowel problems, stomach problems, people that are excessive peers, they have a lot of trapped, foot baseball size trapped emotions pressed up against their bladder. Hello, row number 5.
Behind door number 5.
I've had success where in the past I've used trapped emotions to relieve excess peeing. Row 5.
It's worth a
Hey, do you want
shot.
to follow
That's
me
what
on
we say, right?
Instagram?
It's worth a try.
If you want to follow me on Instagram, and I am, maybe somebody could type this out for me, please. It is Michael underscore Losier, Losier underscore LOA.
Do it. Yeah. I'm on Instagram too. Alive and pure.
Alive and pure. And I also learned that, I learned a lot of great stuff about Instagram. Shout out to my trainer, did a good job. So I'm practicing 2 or 3 different things. I also learned, because I'm following this bakery, isn't that funny? I'm totally off bread. No, look at me. I am totally off bread, but for about a year and a half now. But I'm fascinated with this bakery school, and I don't even know the language. I want to say Lithuania. Is that hashtag if I said it wrong? Okay.
I don't know.
So I don't even know the language, but there are 5 students. They all have aprons on, and they're making bread, and they're slapping the bread. I'm obsessed with this bread show. And sometimes I'll put a little post in, and I'll say, "Hey, saying hello from Canada," and it's all in their language. And then what they do, they share that in their post. So I start to do that when somebody sends me a message, and if they like something, if it's appropriate, which it always is, and I'm starting to share it. So. Shout out to the Lithuanian bread makers.
Okay.
Well, you know what? I better go find them and give them some credit here, so people know who I'm talking about. Okay,
Yeah.
here is their address: Mutfakkitap, Mutfakkitap, and I'm watching them right now. Whoops! Look, they're in cooking school. They're in bread school.
Well, they are.
They are.
Nice.
And I watch the class almost every day, and they're making the same loaf of bread every day and everything. Here's the address. I'm going to put it up nice and tight.
Oh,
Can you see it?
there it is. Yeah, it's a little blurry, but yeah, it's down a bit.
Okay. And it doesn't make me want or crave bread. Hashtag loving the emotion code for food cravings. Okay, John, let's go take another sweep out there, find out who's asking any questions. We're going to start to wrap up today. We'll stay on longer if you have some questions, comments. We're live next week, Wednesday night, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay, John, what else is going on?
Yeah, Doug Collins is saying share the journey. Jerry Green is saying I've had success. You know, that's great. That's what we say. Sherry Green says, Michael, I'm going to send you an email about the weekend. Which email
I
is...
just replied. So if you can spend a few hours with me, Sherry, what would be really helpful is on Sunday when I'm doing my motion code presentation. So you can hand out the flyers. So, you know, we have this. Everyone's going to get a little handout brochure. It has Dr. Brad's emotion code chart on it, some questions, the 7 keys. People like to follow along. So you can help me out there. And then afterwards, come back to my booth with me. And there could be lots of people that need questions. And hey, I'm also bringing all 3 of my books.
Mm-hmm.
Not very many, though. I brought like 120. I'm bringing 120 of all 3 of my books: Law of Attraction, the Law of Connection, and Your Life Purpose. So if you're going to buy a book. Oh, that Jennifer Towner, such a show off. You know what she just did? She just took a picture and did what I said inside. Now I'm going to add it to my story. It's exactly what I was talking about. Loving you to Reese's Pieces. There, I'm just sending it right now. It's so funny, John. I want to see if I can copy John on that too. There, I'm going to send it to Alive and Pure. Jennifer, you're good. That's exactly what I mean. Confusing to everybody else. It was for me too. And I'd really like to delete my Twitter account because I don't like it. I don't understand it. And it's not fun. It feels like it's too political.
Yeah, there's a lot of noise there on Twitter.
There is.
totally different. Yeah, just the platform, right? Like I'd rather look at the pictures and videos than
Yeah.
um
All the
yeah.
bread making.
Yeah.
I don't want to read about bread making. Look at me. I don't want to read about it.
No.
I want to watch it. Well, I had fun today. I'm leaving for Calgary a little bit. You know what I like about the flight to Calgary? It's short.
Yeah.
It's like
Hour.
an hour. An
Yeah.
hour. There's a time change of an hour, so you don't feel that in the air, of course. And hashtag, I love going to Calgary to work, Edmonton, Vancouver, anywhere up and down the island. That is my ideal geography. Although I just got a request to someone wants me to come to China and do some work in China. And you know what the determinant factor is? Whether I'll have a translator or not.
Hmm.
There's simultaneous translation, which means I talk and people have a headset on, and there's people in the back that are translating it as I say it. That's not disruptive. But when you have somebody beside you, no one's looking at me, or I say a joke and I'm waiting, and the translator, oh, it's like it's not fun. It's not fun for me. I don't get my needs met. So that's
Right.
kind of the
Yeah.
question I have.
The big delay,
Uh,
right? There's no
yeah.
flow.
And if it was in Hong Kong, I've done seminars in Hong Kong where everybody spoke English and other languages. But in
Right.
China, when I've spoken there before at a big conference, no one spoke English at all, even at the hotel. So I was deep in China, like deep in China. Hey, listen, this hotel that they put me up in it was the International World Hotel Conference. So you know they didn't stay at the Better Duck Inn, right?
Yeah.
These were the finest hotels in the world, and I came to speak there. They flew me into China. Somebody picked me up at the airport. When I got to the hotel, there was no check-in desk. You know where you check in? In your room. So well, it wasn't a room. It was a suite. They took me out, two of them, a male and a female. They were both they were like just impeccable dressed. And they took my bag. You know what my bag was? A knapsack. So because I was going to China for one day and flying home. My mother had a stroke. She was in the hospital. And I thought normally I would stay for a week on my own. I thought, no, I'm going to go and come back just to be at home and available. So I brought a knapsack, and I was so embarrassed. I pulled out of this limousine and cargo shorts, runners, and a hoodie and a knapsack. And I had two high-dressed people take me to this suite, and they opened it up. And as soon as you go into the room, there's like a little office, and all the registration information was there. And I signed a couple things, and that was it. So, and then the pillow menu.
Oh, the pillow menu.
You know, you're in a nice hotel when there's 10 pillows on the bed and there's a picture, and they're everything from buckwheat pillows to whatever. And it's like, oh.
Buckwheat.
Hashtag I'm not leaving the room. Okay. But this conference was so opulent. So I left in the morning. I went down and had breakfast with the organizers, and I came back to the room. My bed was made, and there was a wooden tray on my bed with gifts on it, like coffee mugs and keychain. And I thought, oh, I wonder if they're for sale. And it said, oh, these are from the sponsors of the event, right? So I thought, oh, swag bag. I love it. I love when you have the sign says you can steal these. These are for you, right?
Yeah.
So then it's about 10:30, and I thought, okay, I'm going to go mingle again. I go down at 10:30. There was a break, and there was a speaker I wanted to go see. I come back to my room. Oh, there's another tray on my bed full of more stuff. And that happened 4 times. I had to get another zip-up bag because there was so much stuff, and I didn't want to leave it because every time I come back to my room, there was a tray. Anyway, hashtag don't cry for me, Argentina. I love a good hotel. John, what do you want to tell us? What do you want to tell us? I'm going to go into the Emotion Code Hangout room and to see if somebody's asked a question out there, maybe that I missed. Nope, they're all asking in the main room. Okay, John, what would you like to let people know before we wrap up today?
Yeah, so if you want a one-on-one session, I'm available. Aliveinpeer.com. Michael's at HangoutWithMichael.com. If you have chronic pain, aches and pains, or money blocks, we're here to help. or even
Yeah.
like mental health concerns, panic attacks, anxiety, depression, that kind of thing. Really like helping people out there.
Yeah, I just found a meetup group in Victoria when with my meetup, and this was the stress and anxiety meetup group. And I thought, ooh, must be tense in there.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how tense it is in that room? So I took a screen print and I showed it to Helena. I said, "Do you want to do it?" So we're going to send them a note and say we would like to come do some emotion code work in your meeting. And
Keep
then a
you
woman
going.
came up to me, 2,100 members for weight loss meetup group, and people. And I thought, well, hashtag we can help. So yeah, so we're going to extend ourselves now, invite ourselves to go speak at people's meetup groups
Yeah,
in Victoria, Vancouver Island.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Get
Okay,
it out
John,
there.
thank you for this morning. Thanks everybody for participating. If you have any questions or comments, you can go to aliveandpure.com to see John or hangoutwithmichael.com to check out me, or go to hangoutwithmichael.com/bros, and you can find everything about the both of us and our playlist and all the great stuff that you need to do to stay connected to the bros on a weekly basis. We're live next week, Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern. See you later, everybody.
9 p.m. Eastern.
9 p.m. Eastern. Okay.